I think my favorite detail about this car is the rain gutter delete that is noticeable on all F-body and G-body cars. The fact that it features an air-cooled engine, I think, is a beautiful detail. And it fits flush with the suspension. Just a beautiful attention to detail all the way around this car. This, ladies and gentlemen, has to be one of the nicest speedsters that you've ever seen in this very unique color. Full documented with books from road scholars. Just one of the best cars in existence. The color is impeccable. The interior is gorgeous. And it is an award winner. This lineup of Ferraris has to be some of the greatest Ferraris we've ever seen collectively in one space. Perfection. That has to be one of the most gorgeous cars in the world.
That should be what you say in the video.
Yeah. Perfection. Leather. Prancing horse. 100-point car at Cavallino.
Okay, so that or the
RS, 100%.
Yeah,
No
it's a
doubt.
911.
100%. No, I take that.
I would still take the 2.7 RS.
Jonathan, quick, turn around, take a picture.
That's a great picture.
Wow.
Oh, you know them?
Yeah, that's New York.
There's a Denzel class here, and
Wow, this is this whole thing.
yeah, every car is a Denzel. I've never seen this many Denzels in my life. You usually see one at a car show.
Were they trying to be like Porsche?
This is perfect.
I like them. I love Ferraris. I'll go
Yeah.
straight to New York and try to figure it out. Like, if it breaks down, I'll try to figure it out.
I want that color.
On this car?
Oh, that would. I don't know. I love what this looks like, but seeing that color
Yeah.
on that 275 GTB.
I don't know if it's I think that's a short.
Is it an alloy body? Because there's only like 20 of those.
I don't know if that one's an alloy body.
Doesn't matter. That color is great. The early Ferraris that were started by Enzo. What, 1949 is when he started this? This is like the earliest iteration of Ferrari. Just looked like a passenger vehicle that he was obligated to make just so he could finance his racing obsession. Because initially he was racing for the likes of Alfa Romeo back in 1945. I am talking to YouTube. Welcome to the channel.
Hello.
Where you're making things up, or
I am making things up because I read too many nerdy books about cars as a child. See, so I love this Alpha. That is gorgeous. I have no idea what this is, but I want to drive it. This is incredible. Jeez. And it's awesome. It's slightly longer because the D-Type is a little bit more compact, but this has like Corvette racing vibes. Really cool car, and it's been featured at the Peterson Automotive Museum. Wow. That rear wing that adds stability at speed. Jaguar knew what they were doing in 1955. This is the Jaguar D-Type. Beautiful car. Always the best car on the lawn is a Porsche 911. Welcome the Morton Street Partners in this beautiful race car. This Porsche 908 is one of the coolest cars that I got to see being pulled away at the bridge by Jazz Dillon. And seeing this lineup of Porsche race cars, and you could see the wind just flexing on this flat 8 engine, makes all the greatest noises in the world. You just see the aluminum chassis and the fiberglass body, big wide wheels, central seating position. We have perfect visibility, and we have that wooden balsa wood shift ball and the Momo steering wheel, and that slightly turned revolution gauge in the center Because you don't care about your speed. You just care about engine management, because that's what endurance racing is all about. But if you have long hair, be careful that you don't get your hair caught in that fan, because it'll kill you. First computer ever was a compact Presario. But BMW Williams built this car.
I have a picture of it. My buddy had it.
So Jeff Gordon is being honored this weekend here at the Amelia, and what greater honor for him than to have his car represented here on the Amelia Island lawn on this beautiful golf course where you see some of the greatest cars in the distance. You may have seen one 959, maybe two 959s, but you've never seen this many Porsche 959s in one location. This happens to be a Porsche 959 done by Bruce Canepa that now makes north of 750 to 800 horsepower on a dyno. This car, they have bespoke interiors, they have remixed the wheels, they have done way more in order to dial in the suspension, just shape new internals, including adding some reworked turbos that are more efficient and more direct, and eliminate any turbo lag that may mute the driving experience.
Did you talk about the air suspension?
Yes, this no longer has the air suspension. This has a modified shock system that is more traditional. And Sarah, what do you think of this car?
I love this car.
Yes.
I think a 964 is better, but I'll take it.
Yes. Well, this was the predecessor to the 964 Carrera 4. So everything that they learned about these cars, they incorporated into, that's a beautiful color.
Yeah.
It's like an oak green metallic, I believe. I don't even know, but it's just a beautiful green. The interior, yeah. And then we look at Bill Gates's 959. The car that was first delivered to the United States. And it's got a perfect white matching wheel. And this is an S model because it's got the cloth interior. And it is slightly lighter than the 959 Comfort. The 959S is a little bit faster. And there's less than 30 of these made. This is insane. Never seen this many 959s in one location. And I almost forgot about the red one, but doesn't matter what color you get it in, this is incredible. Absolutely. Just casually leaving. It makes the right noise, like V12. You could play Jenga. Or drive your Enzo. One of the best cars you'll see here today is this blue Pazzi Ferrari Enzo, one of one in the world. Perfect car. Blue Pazzi just looks perfect on any Ferrari. It's one of the perfect colors. It's one of the most perfect colors ever made. A red Ferrari is always great, but blue Pazzi just looks phenomenal. Wow. This is a shot you'll rarely ever see. You'll see lots of F40s, you'll see lots of F50s, but to see all these Enzos in perfect succession here at Amelia Island is definitely something else. This Lamborghini is definitely one of my favorites, only because of, well, the viola metallic color. It's just a perfect car. It's one of my favorite cars that's ever been produced out of the San Agata Bologna factory. Just a perfect car with a perfect color, and it's got that white interior, which is just bananas. This Lamborghini Diablo VT is incredible. What's even more incredible, I mean, this is my childhood dreams right here, but this Lamborghini Espada is a proper 4-passenger Lamborghini that I think is one of the greatest cars that's ever been produced. 4 bucket seats, a manual transmission, a perfect blue chip level paint job. It is just absolutely awesome. And it doesn't look like the traditional Lamborghini, but it certainly is worthy of the rich heritage that these cars all share. Just incredible. A Countach is always a spectacular sight to see. And I commend Ford for coming out with this beautiful Ford GT, especially with all the flying buttresses and aerodynamic exercises all in one vehicle. Another car that I really like is this really cool Ford GT in a fiberglass body. Just looks phenomenal. This is just a really cool car. Phenomenal. And, oh no, you're perfectly fine. And it is not cold. And these tires are amazing. Aston Martin definitely did a phenomenal job with developing this surprisingly long vehicle. It has like a Formula One feel to it. And of course, staying in the brain of the British vehicles, we have this beautiful 720S, or yeah, it's a 720S Performance Spider. Beautiful car. This Ferrari is what dreams are made of. Gorgeous car. This Bugatti has to be one of the coolest cars, the EB110, with these perfect scissor doors. This one was actually developed in Italy during one of the 1990s acquisitions of the company, and the company was moved from France into Italy, and this was the result of a wonderful car, a turbocharged car at that matter, but such a cool exercise in engineering. And this interior, just bound in leather and 90s plastics and carbon fiber. These Rolls Royces are pure elegance, the pinnacle of exuberance and ultra luxury. Just absolute perfection in every single book-matched wood detailing. Just perfect leather, perfect everything. Back seats just look like it's a limousine basically on wheels. Really, really nice. Jeff Gordon's car in motion. North American racing team. This has to be one of the coolest cars. That Ferrari sounds phenomenal.
My grandfather did, yeah. So my grandfather
Wow. The efforts of Luigi Canetti definitely paid off. the sun decides to come out, and this has to be one of the most beautiful cars that I've ever seen. To hear
This is the kind of stuff that Paul
the 908
just loves.
make a
He
start.
lives for this, exactly. This particular...
Porsche 5 Racing Spider, 1969 Porsche 917 V8 from the Miles Collins collection of Revs Institute in Naples, Florida. And this will be presented by the Porsche world as of himself.
And we're glad to have you here. Thank you so much. Major congratulations to the entire collection of Revs Institute. Thank you so much. Let's sound.
This is the brand new ID Buzz and the new electrification of Volkswagen. But let's take a journey into where these cars came from. And everything started with support vehicles and these awesome, you know, what people would say that they're like, you know, part of the 1960s hippie mobiles representing freedom and Woodstock. But Telefunken, that's really, really awesome. But this is where the ID Buzz really started from. This is the genesis of that entire concept of the cool van. This is really cool.
The winner's purse at this race 30 years ago was $613,000.
You literally could live in here. Not bad for a road trip.
So yeah,
Just make sure you drive a stick shift.
what I love about it is the
One of the most beautiful vehicles and colors you'll ever see today. This 330 is phenomenal. Whoa. That's really nice. Look at that book-matched wood. Wow. And a compartment for luggage. A high level of attention to detail. Gorgeous. People talk about BMW now going with the bigger grills, but BMW has been doing big grills for a very long time. Beautiful car, blue leather, which I'm a fan of, and a beautiful long lever manual transmission. The coat of arms, an absolute perfection. That is one gorgeous blue, and it's a class award winner. This is leaving right now.
Alrighty, well, see you guys. Thank you, Eddie, for coming out here. Yes, thank you. This came out kind of thank you.
I wonder if it needs these ramp adjustments.
Why would it? It's in all.
Ha, 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 ha.
I don't think we'll have any issues. We should be good. The only one I would have been worried about is the Taycan. But it's Isn't it fun? Yeah. Yeah, we're off-roading in the car. Hot. Hot, oh, yeah, the New York road. Yeah, yeah.